Hello there, it's Derek and welcome back to the channel. So in today's video, I'm just going to be sharing with you the new iOS 15 beta 3 for developers right here, and it's actually going to be available for public betas very soon. So the update size was actually 1.38 gigabytes depending on what update you're coming from, and on this device iPhone 8 Plus, there's the update size I got. So first of all, the new changes I actually saw was in the modem firmware, where it has actually helped sorted the network problem. So we're now on 7.01.02, and it has been able to just make the network stable, because I was having a lot of people telling me they're trying to reach me and my phone was off and all. So this has actually sorted it a bit, and I think it's going to be helpful for us. So the next thing I also found was in focus. So when you go to focus, you can now see that Do Not Disturb has actually brought a lot of new options right there, and now we have focus status on its own under Do Not Disturb, and when you tap on it, you're going to see an option right here trying to tell you what you're going to see when you actually turn it on. So I think there's one cool thing Apple has brought. And also when you go to the focus right here and then you turn it on, you can see that the animation is different than initially, and even when you tap on this side, you're going to see an animation right here differently compared to the previous betas. And also we are now going to see mindfulness right here, which was not here initially. So when you check out right here, you can see that we have custom driving, fitness, gaming, mindfulness, and then reading right here. So this is a new thing Apple has added to right here. So the next new change Apple actually brought was in Apple Music right here. So when you check out the Apple Music widgets, you can now just notice that when there is no song played in the widget, it's different. And also when you start playing a song from your Apple Music library, you're going to see that the widget is actually going to pick the color of the album art of your song you're actually playing. So when I go to my music library and you check out my cover art of my song, you're going to see that it's actually in line with whatever widgets I have right here. And I think that is basically very cool. When I intend to just pause this music right here, so when I tap on pause, then I go back, you're going to see that it's going to state here as paused, and when I just tap on it and then start playing again, it's going to just show that it's playing right away. So you can see this is very cool. And in case I try to close this music library, you're going to see that it's just going to change right away from there. And I think that is basically very cool, and it's one of the niftiest things I think Apple has brought, which is really going to help us and then make the usage of this always very simple. And again, one cool thing I also found right here was in Safari. So initially when you try typing in something in Safari, the address bar never stayed around here. It was actually around this side, and then when you just start typing, you're going to see everything right here. And in case you start typing, maybe let's say apple.com, it's going to give you a suggestion right here, and that is basically very cool, because initially we were not having this option right here, and you can now see your address bar here and can just simply copy anything you feel like you want to copy very easily, rather than just trying to stretch your hand up here to copy anything. And I think Apple has done a very great job right here. And also the changes I also found in this new OS was in settings, and also when we go to general and then we scroll down to reset. Initially we're going to see reset right here, and then when you tap on transfer or reset, you're going to see get started right here, which is going to make you prepare for a new iPhone. And then you are still going to see reset and erase all content. When you press on reset, you're going to get your previous options where we were actually getting when we tap on reset from our old betas or our old operating systems we had initially. So I think this is very self-explanatory when you check out right here in this new iOS 15 beta 3. And so one thing I also noticed was in weather. When you check out the weather right here, you tap on the weather and then you're going to see some animations right here. So initially we're not seeing any animations like that, so you tap on it and then you're going to see the animations in the weather, which is very cool. And I think Apple is actually trying to bring a lot of good things, and we are waiting on them to just see how things are going to go. So when you go to your settings and then you go to maps too, there are some new changes you're going to see right here too. And when you tap on it and then you scroll down to this side, spoken direction, initially it was navigation and guidance, and now it's spoken direction right here. So it has been changed, and then that is one of the new thing Apple has brought to us. So some of the splash screen we also saw was in reminders. When you tap on it, you're going to see reminder, and then it now tells us we are going to be able to organize with tags, optimize with smart listing, and also a lot more. And then another splash screen we also saw was in health and basically it tells you what you're going to see in health, and that is basically very cool. Again, we also found another one in App Store which tells us what we are going to see in the App Store, in-app events, and then App Store widgets, and then also Safari extensions being updated in the App Store. And I think that is basically very cool. And with the in-app events, it's actually going to make you know some games you are playing and all, and then you're actually going to see the events that are in the game you're actually playing or something. So I'm actually going to make a follow-up video which is actually going to show us an in-depth thing we're actually getting in this new iOS 15 beta 3. So if this video was very helpful, just give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to share it with anyone you think that's going to be helpful to them too. And then you can check out this video, it probably might be helpful to you too. And without further ado, I'm just going to catch you in the next video. Peace.